Hey guys, this is Chris, and you're currently looking at Strider. Not the old Strider, but a brand new Strider for 2014. This version is currently on the Xbox One. There are other platforms it's on, all available for download. And I've been really getting a kick out of what I've been playing so far. This isn't the first area, this is a little into the first major part of the city. And what's really noticeable about it is the verticality and range of exploration in it. I wasn't expecting something so broad and Metroid-y and close to the original NES one. I thought they were going to go straight for the arcadey one that so many people are familiar with. But they actually do a lot with giving you a world to explore and a map that encourages that. Damn, man, that guy sucks. And so far, I've just been enjoying playing it. The way Strider moves is very satisfying in a way that's incredibly hard to articulate. I will say, though, that he doesn't really open up as a character until you get a couple of moves under your belt. The charge attack right here, sliding dash, which you both get in the first intro stage, and also this sort of falling, slamming attack that you use to break through barriers like this. There's also a lot to do with verticality and climbing. He uses his hook to sort of scale walls and ceilings, which makes for a very tactile way of exploration. One thing that is fairly interesting is that the enemies themselves, the sort of grunts that you fight a lot of, they're fairly easy to blow through. This isn't a Ninja Gaiden for Xbox scenario where anybody can kill you and you should really be careful at all minutes. They give you a lot of fodder to sort of cut through in a very satisfying, empowerment kind of way. But the bosses themselves can be, oh god, that guy, can be a little less forgiving rather. The characters that become, that are mini-bosses that become other ones are also sort of a pain in the ass, like this guy. But it does have an interesting scale between enemies that are almost like fighting other people in a lot of ways, to enemies that are just there for you to slash through and be the, you know, guy with the electronic space scarf or whatever the fuck he's wearing. I think for me personally, one of the things I've been seeing a lot of is indie games that sort of take old retro style mechanics and then kind of make them their own. It's been a while since I've seen a franchise really try to come back from hibernation or the dead and really redefine what it was. I think one of the last ones I really remember liking was the Bionic Commando remake. So it's really refreshing to see somebody actually understand what made a series good. I think the most interesting thing about it is, well, it just feels right. A lot of times when franchises are rebooted, you get these giant, gargantuan, huge, blockbuster AAA games that sort of sacrifice how the game felt originally for some, I don't know, cash in on nostalgia. And this feels really nice. Like, they are not trying to do anything that Strider wasn't. In a lot of ways, at least in terms of how the game feels. It feels tight. It feels like an NES game in some ways, or like a Super SNES game, in terms of how it actually controls and how much agency you have over him. There's no compromise between creating a new game and getting what you like from the original. In many ways, it's doing what the Batman Arkham game for the Vita did so well, which is realize how much people liked those Metroid games. I mean, that was made by ex-retro people, but, you know, understanding what people want out of a game, and that the market for tiny Metroidvania Strider games isn't gone, you know? Give the people what they want. So that's Strider, currently available for many platforms. This version is the Xbox One version I've been playing. Thanks for watching. This is, a blitzkrieg in England, I think. Or the beginning of the universe. Or we're on drugs. It's one of those things. So let's just take a look around.